Hey guys, it's Ginger Vintage 8. I just wanted to make kind of an informative video as well as a update. I'll start with the update. I finally just finished my last assignment for my program that I'm doing now in college. I don't think I will be going back to college, and if I do, I will make another update. um, but I finally just finished my last assignment. All I have left to do is journal for my placements and to study for my one exam I have. So I'm very excited, getting my diploma on June 11th, and my last day is this Friday coming up on the 19th. Technically my last day is the 18th of Thursday, but I'm coming back for a celebration from 2 to 5 at my college on the 19th. Okay, now a little bit of informative. Now, here's a disclaimer that I am not an expert. I simply just did the program. I'm just going to tell you what I know, and if I missay anything or any of that, don't take it super serious. I'm just telling you my experience. So the program I'm in right now is at George Brown College in Toronto. It's a 2-year program, and I work with individuals who are deafblind. The program name is Intervenor for Deafblind Persons. It is the only program in the world that offers you a diploma for the program. Now, as of right now, there is no certification for interveners. I'm pretty sure the IOO, which is the Intervenor Organization of Ontario, might be working on that, or that might be in the works of some other place. Again, don't take what I'm saying for granted. That's just what I've heard. An intervener is a very amazing person. Well, I'm kind of describing myself, but it's a very unique occupation that works with individuals who are deafblind. And I know what you're thinking right now. Wait, so deaf and they're blind? Yes. Think of Helen Keller. That's the most famous individual who's deafblind. But deaf blindness is real. There are people who are both deaf and blind. I'm not going to go over anything really specific about deafblindness. If you'd like to learn more, either take the program or let me know in the comments below, and I will maybe give you some definitions, some of my work that I've done in the program. I will read out to you about deafblindness if you'd like to learn more about it. There are definitely some websites that I could share that will explain most of it. One website I do recommend is Canadian Deafblind Association. Google that and just click on it, and it's very informative. I'm just going to right now go through all of the courses that I had to take and maybe explain some of them really quickly for this 2-year program. I did do 3 years in the program because I did fail let me find it here. I did fail English for Interveners, I believe it is. I failed that pretty bad. So I had to take a 3rd year, and it wasn't just because I failed it once, I failed it twice. I'm not a perfect person. People fail things, even in college, even in university, it happens. I am one of them. It's just not my strong suit. Okay, so I'm going to go down this list that they have on the website that I will post below. If you want to look at, actually, you know what, I'm not going to post it because it's for the course outlines, which I don't think you're going to want. But if you want it, let me know, like, shoot me an inbox comment or anything, or a message, and I'll give it to you. Okay, so I'm going to go down the list and explain ones that I think will probably need explaining. So there's obviously English for interveners, excuse me. And some of these are actually, I never thought I would have to take them. But once you take them, you'll realize why. Yes, interesting. Computer skills and applications. It's just a general, everybody usually in most of the courses has to take English, some sort of English specific to their course, like mine was English for interveners. When I did American Sign Language Deaf Studies, it was English for ASL Deaf Studies students. So it's always specific, it pulls out. Everybody always has to take computer skills and applications when they're, I think, at GBC in general. Another one, anatomy and physiology. Now I had to take that, and I basically only looked at the, it took it a long time ago, like my first year, so I might have to look back at my notes and tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure we only focused on the brain, the eyes, the ears, the peripheral nervous system, and and I think just some other different etiologies and things that would cause deafblindness in people. Human growth and development now. That was a fantastic class. Even though I didn't do very well in it, I still loved it. It was more about, as it mentions, human growth and development of human growth, for humans. I'm so smart. Yeah. Pretty much self-explanatory, but I had to take it to be a deafblind intervener, or to get the certification to be a deafblind intervener, because it helps you have the knowledge behind what you're doing, if that makes any sense. Interpersonal skills, that's more of like the business aspect of getting a job as an intervener, because you do have to deal with people. Most people have to deal with people, unless they're in a cubicle, and sometimes they still have to deal with people over the phone. So it was just kind of relating to that, and some of the other courses that I'm going to mention do relate to that as well. Introduction to field and community resources. That was actually, most of these courses are fairly beneficial. I would say that I use in an everyday basis now, but that course was fantastic. Pretty self-explanatory. It introduces you to community resources and resources that are in the field of deafblindness that you can use to your advantage when you're working with consumers. Deafblind Communications 1. Now that focused on the communication, self-explanatory aspect of being an intervener, which is American Sign Language, Adapted American Sign Language, two-hand manual, some hand over hand and hand under hand. Hand under hand looks like this. Hand over hand looks like this. Some other stuff too. Just all the receptive and expressive skills you can need to know. Where am I? Deafblind Communications 2. Now you had to take 2 of those each. So there's going to be 2 Deafblind Communications 1 and 2 Deafblind Communications 2 within the 2 years. Makes sense. Actually, but there might be 3. Oh, there was 2. Pretty sure. Oh, no, there might have been 3. No, there was 2. There's only... Okay. No. Yes. I will let you know. But Deafblind Communications 2 is more of the strategies and techniques to working with an individual who is deafblind, and who, I think the first part was more congenital or acquired deafblindness, and the second one is more of congenital. But it was mainly more congenital that they were focusing on in Communications 2. Because more of the acquired field, in their opinion, used the Communications 1, and that's where we grasped each of those from. Strategies and techniques, though, are always useful in any job. Orientation and mobility. Now you only have to take that once, orientation and mobility, but in the second year, the professor from that comes in and gives you a little refresher. I don't know if they do that in every class, like in every year. Like, I don't know if they did that with all of the 2013, and then they keep doing it every single year, but they did it with us, and it helped, because we saw questions. We forgot how to use a wheelchair. We forgot how to guide someone upstairs. We forgot how to properly do narrow space or landmarks. So orientation and mobility is an extremely important class in being an intervener that works with individuals who are deafblind. Fieldwork seminar and fieldwork practice. Now you have 3 of each of those. The fieldwork seminar is a debriefing class where you have to come to pretty much every single one to debrief about any questions, concerns. Sometimes they have show and tell of new resources or activities you might be providing. But it's really a good time to just come together after your placement on a day with everybody to get everybody's input on maybe a situation that might have happened. It's a fantastic resource to have, especially to talk to somebody and to get that face-to-face. What do you think I should have done? What do you think I should have done? What do you think I did okay in that situation? It's really great in that aspect. And then fieldwork practice obviously is your placement. There's 3 placements. You're going to be doing 1 acquired, 1 congenital, and if you want to know what acquired and congenital is, what it means, comment below and I'll let you know and I'll make a video about it. Woohoo! Because it's not as easy as it seems. It's not as clear cut dry as it seems as well. But you're going to have 1 acquired, 1 congenital, and 1 of your choice. I suggest doing the one you might find the hardest first. Don't get the easy road out, and there you will get a big, huge package of all of the options you can get for those placements and the locations, what they're looking for, etc. Maybe a description of the individual you might be working with, or the environment you might be working in, whether it be a school board, supportive independent living, family home, day program, center, literacy program. There are tons of options. Daycare, there are tons of options. So it's good that you can get a package to flip through and see, maybe I might want to be working and try this out because I've never worked in this environment before. Moving on. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, daily skills and assistive devices. Now they changed that name from when I first started. It used to just be assistive devices. Now it's daily living skills and assistive devices. Now I'm not sure about the daily living skills. I've never had that, but they might have changed it. But the assistive devices, it was a pretty good course. It gave you some awareness of what assistive devices are out there and how to maybe have a good awareness on how to use them in a basic manner. And I gave you a lot of pamphlets and stuff on where to find those devices, where your clients can order them, etc. That was good. And I gave you kind of awareness on how to adapt certain things to meet the needs of the individual you're working with. Deafblind Communications 3. Now that is Braille. It's a mind-blowing, amazing class. I never thought in a million years I'd be learning Braille when I was in high school or elementary or anything. That, oh, when I go to college I'm going to be learning Braille. Never thought. You lose it quick, so keep up with it. I haven't. I lost it. But as soon as I look through my papers again, I kind of get it back. But you're going to be having to use a Brailler and type out Braille from your thoughts or from English written words. And you're also going to have to transcribe Braille from Braille. You can see it. You don't have to close your eyes. Braille to English. Not as easy as it seems, but it's a very amazing course, and the professor is just amazing. Very experienced. Almost done here. Intervention with medically fragile persons. Great course. It pretty much explains itself. If you'd like to know what medically fragile means, comment below and I will do a video. Advanced Communications A. Now that is, in short, AASL, Adapted American Sign Language, and you have a deafblind professor for that course. In the Communications 1, you have a hearing professor and a deafblind professor, but in Advanced Communications A, which is in the second year, first semester, you have a deafblind professor, and that is it. No hearing professor in the room, deafblind professor. So it is all Adapted American Sign Language. If you'd like to know what Adapted American Sign Language is, comment below and I will make a video about it. Activity and program planning. Pretty much, I would say the second most valuable course I've took in this program. It helped me with everything. I'm a very organized person. It made me more organized. It's helping me in every aspect of my personal life and my work life. So it's basically what it says. If you'd like to know what activity and program planning is, comment below. I'll make a video about any of this. If you have any questions, I'll make videos about it. I'm ready for videos because I am done this week. So I can make more videos. 2 more to go. We have Values, Ethics, and Professionalism. Now that's going to be my number 1 most beneficial course in this program. Self-explanatory, and if not, comment. Sociology, relevant to deaf blindness, is the last course you will need to take. And these aren't all in order of when you take them, they're just in order of how they showed up on the screen. Sociology, if you'd like to know what that is. So that is the end of my video. I'm nervous to graduate. I'm scared, but I'm excited because I've worked very hard and I am ready to get a job in this field. It has changed my views, and not only my views, but my family's views, my boyfriend's views, the people around me's views, everybody I tell. It's changed their viewpoints on deaf blindness and just life. It's an amazing profession, an amazing field, and an amazing experience that I have been through in this whole 3 years. Yes, I did commute to school every day. Took me around a maximum of 4 hours to get there every single day, even for a 1 hour to 2 hour class. You can't say I'm not dedicated. I absolutely adore intervention and being an intervener. I couldn't ask for a more rewarding profession and a more rewarding program to take. So, if you'd like to know more or you have any questions, please comment below and let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.